I had been thinking about something that we could enjoy every day for a long time. We wanted to have our own little oasis so that we could enjoy being outside and not have to take him so many places where there's germs, where he could get sick and get a cold.
Piper Morse and her son Grayson, they had a wish. They wanted a special place to get outside and enjoy their time together. 6-year-old Grayson has a rare and debilitating disease, so Make-A-Wish stepped in to make that dream happen right in their backyard. Maggie O'Mara has Grayson's story and his mom's determination to help other families who are in the same battle. Here is tonight's 7-0.
Grayson was born perfectly healthy. He was hitting all his milestones. We didn't know anything was wrong.
But when Grayson was about 6 months old, his mom started noticing something wasn't right.
We admitted him to the hospital several times. We couldn't figure out what was wrong. And then he started tightening his hands like this, and then he was just getting really, really irritable. And finally, thank goodness for our pediatrician, she did an emergency MRI, and we discovered that he had loss of white myelin in his brain, white matter, and we found out that he had a very rare disease called Krabbe leukodystrophy.
Piper Morse was overwhelmed by what that meant for her baby boy. The prognosis? Doctors said Grayson would only live 2 years.
What happens is it's a neurological disease. They lose the ability to eat, to move, their respiratory, their heart, just all their functions slowly lose function.
Grayson's parents fought for the only treatment available, a costly transplant.
We flew to Pittsburgh and he got a transplant, a stem cell transplant. And that transplant, it wasn't a cure, but it did prolong his life, and it did give him a better quality of life.
Grayson is now 6 and doing things his mom never thought he'd do.
He's riding a bike, he's going to school. The things that most people take for granted are just miracles to me. Every day is a blessing. Every single day is a blessing. Every moment is a blessing. Every smile, every cuddle. We're just giving him the best life that we can, and he just brings the most joy to all of our lives and everybody that he meets.
Looking back, Piper says she wishes Grayson would have had the transplant sooner, before he developed symptoms.
If you are screened at birth, then you can get a transplant and your child could have a normal to semi-normal life. Unfortunately, because Idaho doesn't screen at birth, we didn't know. I would love to get in front of the newborn screening board for Idaho.
She also wants to raise awareness about children with leukodystrophies in Idaho, and she made some big progress toward that in September.
And we just reached out to Governor Little and asked him to proclaim that it's Leukodystrophy Month, and he sent me the proclamation, and it was that easy, and it was amazing and so exciting. It acknowledges them and acknowledges their children, acknowledges what they've been through in their journey.
Part of that journey for this mom and son has been receiving a really special wish from Make-A-Wish Idaho.
They made, our wish, our dreams come true with this amazing little oasis outside. So there's misters and there's a little fire pit to help him with when he gets cold. As it's cooling down, oh my gosh, it is so nice to be out here. The weather is amazing. He can just lounge on the couch and he can watch his show. I can hold him in his swing, or he can just hang out in his chair, and we just absolutely love it.
She's hoping for many more years out here in this oasis with her beautiful boy.
He's the best thing that's ever happened to me and my family, and we just love him so much.
Piper Morse is determined to help other families in our community just like hers.
There's a lot of kids here in the Treasure Valley with leukodystrophy. It's worth getting it on the screening. It's worth fighting for it.
7-0.
Piper tells us she plans to work toward getting leukodystrophy added to the Idaho newborn screening, no matter how long it takes.